What if light is not a tiny object flying through space at all, but a pattern of motion that the universe keeps handing forward like a perfect relay? In the energy filament theory, light is not a little ball, not a bead, not a packet that leaves a lamp and travels on its own. It is a very special kind of vibration in an underlying energy sea, and that sea does the actual carrying. Start from the simplest fact you can check with your own senses: every color you see, every star you look at, every signal your antenna picks up, is not some lump that has flown into your eyes or your dishes. It is that energy sea repeatedly copying a local action. A tiny shove or squeeze from one patch to the next until the pattern reaches you. To understand this, keep 3 ideas in mind. First, light has no body, only rhythm. Second, light does not travel by itself. The sea transports its pattern. Third, light can go unimaginably far because its pattern is the most stable beat this sea can support. Think about plucking a tight guitar string. The string itself does not march across the room, but a kink of motion runs along it, leaks into the air, and eventually shakes your eardrums. That traveling motion, not any chunk of string, is the signal. Lighting works the same way, just in a different medium. The energy sea gets pinched, squeezed, or twisted in a very specific way, and that pattern is handed from one bit of sea to the next like a wave on a taut line. Most waves you could kick up in this sea would die quickly. They curve too much, mix directions, or carry too much internal noise, so they smeared out after a short distance. Light is the opposite extreme. It is the cleanest, straightest, tightest kind of wave bundle, with a simple repeating beat and a clear direction, so the sea can keep copying it almost perfectly for billions of light years. A useful picture is a row of people in a stadium. Nobody needs to run around the track. Each person just taps the next person's shoulder, who taps the next, and the tap travels all the way along the line. Light is the most perfectly synchronized line of taps the energy sea can support. The beat is simple, each tap points the same way, and the background noise is minimal, so the pattern keeps its shape even after an absurd number of handoffs. That is why, if you wanted to send a message across the universe using the sea itself, you would naturally choose the light pattern. It is the least fragile rhythm. This also quietly changes how you think about the speed of light. It is not that something is dragging a particle forward at that famous speed. It is that the sea's tightness sets a maximum speed for how fast this particular kind of action can be relayed. The speed of light is a property of the sea's tension, and when you measure it, you are using rulers and clocks made out of that same sea. So your tools and the waves they measure are governed by the same relay limits, and you always read the same numbers. In this view, light is not best described as a flying thing but as a persistent way for the universe to move a do this here instruction from one place to another. Water waves show you a softer version. A small splash sends ripples a short distance before they flatten. Shake the water with just the right snap and direction and your waves travels farther. Sound is another version. Air is pushed and pulled so that regions of compression and rarefaction march outward. But if the air is turbulent or lossy, the sound distorts and fades. The energy sea is like an incredibly clean, tightly controlled medium compared with air or liquids. And the light mode is the one vibration it can maintain with almost no distortion. Many other waves live only very locally. Tiny bursts from particle decays may go centimeters. Some electromagnetic noise might reach meters or kilometers before dissolving into chaos. But the light patterns can cross the galaxy or jump from one side of the observable universe to the other while still being recognizable. So what is light, in one clean sentence? It is a rhythm the energy sea can hold onto so well that it can pass it along, hand to hand, across cosmic distances. You were taught to call it a particle because some experiments count discrete detection events, and to call it a wave because its behavior spreads and interferes. But underneath both faces is the same idea, a stable do-this motion being relayed through a medium. Light is not a thing, it is an action. It does not really fly, it propagates. It is not an object, it is a beat the universe refuses to let go of. Tap follow, share it on New Physics, Clear Universe.